هيو والله هيو هيو. السلام عليكم.
It's nasty. What the hell is that? Something.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's spine-tingling video will feature 5 bone-chilling paranormal cases that not only will leave you speechless, but will also make your heart race with fear. Are you brave enough to witness them all alone? Number 5. Chris Hill, an urban explorer, revisits an abandoned warehouse only to encounter something more horrifying than his previous visit. During his exploration, he discovered a place rumored to be extremely haunted. Reviewing the footage later, Chris realized he was not alone.
I'm back. And this is probably a very bad idea.
Someone or something had been observing him throughout the night. He couldn't shake the feeling that a supernatural entity was the cause of the eerie sensation of being touched. Disturbed by the footage, Chris vowed never to return. However, in a recent video, he is seen back at the site, expressing uncertainty and regret about his decision. It remains unclear whether viewers influenced his return, but one thing is evident. Chris is reluctant to be there, retracing his steps from his earlier visit. Upon entering this location, just like on previous occasions, when he reaches a creepy corridor beneath the structure, strange events start to happen. The sudden change in temperature as he enters the corridor is unusual.
Wow. Yep, it's still really cold in here. Look, you can see my breath now. Look. Like, that's how you know I'm not lying. But look, I'll do it out here. You don't see my breath. But as soon as you come in here, oh my God, it's freezing. As soon as you come in here, I don't know if the camera can see that, I hope so. But that's crazy.
But it is the subsequent incident that turns out to be the most peculiar. As Chris reaches the spot where he feels a touch, an intense feeling of fear immediately overwhelms him. It doesn't take much observation to notice a faint blue light in the distance. This is exactly where Chris had placed the infrared cameras during his last visit. Next to the cameras, however, there is a small staircase leading to an unexplored area below. Chris's curiosity gets the best of him, urging him to further investigate the space.
As I walk, it sounds like people are talking. I don't know if that's just the sound of my feet echoing or what. It's really creepy.
What he uncovers is captured in the footage. Right after Chris hears a noise from above, a piece of debris falls from the upper floor.
Bones are still there. It's nasty. What the hell is that?
Causing him to flee the corridor in a state of panic, unaware of the fact that, during this chaos, infrared camera from below captures footage of a ghostly figure walking by before vanishing into thin air. What adds to the mystery is that the figure reappears mere seconds after the debris falls inexplicably on its own.
I know y'all heard that.
Chris carefully scans the area, his heart racing with fear, frantically looking for the fallen rubble.
That scared the out of me.
Out of nowhere, a box suddenly slams onto the ground, causing him to jump in surprise. Determined to uncover the truth,
This big ass box just fell on this grate. Maybe it fell from up there. Oh my God, my heart's racing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put the IR camera up here while I explore.
Chris strategically positions infrared cameras on the upper floor, hoping to capture any mysterious activity. With the cameras set up, he proceeds to explore the rest of the location, primarily focusing on the downstairs area. However, upon his return to the spot where the infrared cameras were placed, Chris is suddenly jolted by an unseen force, violently throwing him to the ground and rendering him unconscious. After several minutes, he regained consciousness, realizing that he had been out for quite some time. Understanding the gravity of the situation, he hastily gathers his belongings and promptly departs from the premises. What are your thoughts regarding this video? Do you think Chris has genuinely encountered a paranormal entity, or is it all an elaborate hoax? You decide. Number 4. On April 16, 2023, at approximately midnight, a man named Jacob awakens to an unfamiliar noise outside his room. Filled with fear, he rises from his bed and encounters something that deeply unsettles him. Jacob had inherited an old house and a creepy clown doll from his grandmother who used to frighten him. As a result, he decided to keep it hidden away in a separate room. However, one night, something occurred that terrified Jacob to his core. Close to midnight, a loud bang startled him awake. He hears several more noises and suddenly realizes that they are coming from the room next to his, where the clown doll is kept. What happens next sends shivers down his spine. As Jacob investigates the room, a loud noise emanates from downstairs. He anxiously gazes down the staircase, only to hear the sound of footsteps ascending the stairs. Upon observing, he sees no one there. Suddenly, he swiftly turns around and witnesses the door slowly opening, revealing Jeffrey, who was initially facing the wall, is now staring directly at the door, and his head is now in a different position. Jacob abruptly ends the video and locks himself in his room until the following morning. After that night, he becomes convinced that Jeffrey is haunted. Fearing a repeat occurrence or something even worse, he decides to relocate Jeffrey to the basement. To keep a close eye on Jeffrey, Jacob sets up a security camera in front of him. If any strange activity occurs, he will be immediately alerted by the camera. This way, if any unusual activity occurs, Jacob will receive an immediate notification from the camera. Fast forward a few nights later, and Jacob receives a notification indicating movement inside the basement. Concerned, he quickly checked the live feed from the camera and noticed that it was moving from side to side. As Jacob continues to observe, something horrifying happens that sends shivers down his spine. As the camera swings back and forth, the arm of a clown figure mysteriously moves on its own. Within seconds, the light bulb in the basement explodes with a loud bang, plunging the entire area into darkness. Following this unsettling event, a strange voice can be heard whispering something indiscernible. Not much else occurs after this, but the series of events leading up to this point convinces Jacob that it is best to keep Jeffrey locked up in the basement. To ensure his safety, Jacob continues to record Jeffrey's movements. As of now, no further updates have been shared by Jacob, leaving this video as a mystery. Number 3. This video was shared by Blancarella, who claims to have received it from her brother. Her brother sent this video to his family, with the hope that they could explain what was captured. The video begins with footage of the brother's wife and 2 children peacefully sleeping in bed. Suddenly, out of nowhere, something peculiar occurs. The child is pulled off the bed by just a few inches. Upon closer inspection, one can observe the child's leg moving as if someone had forcefully pulled it. The family, witnessing this unsettling incident, believes that a malevolent presence may be involved. Consequently, some viewers expressed concern for the family's safety. While it remains uncertain whether a haunting is at play, could it be possible that the baby moved on its own, or was there a supernatural force responsible for this occurrence? I am eager to hear your thoughts on this case. Number 2. If you have ever been to a salon, you must have noticed other individuals visiting and sitting in front of mirrors while getting their hair styled. However, on a particular day, the individuals at this specific salon were in for a surprise. A video captured in 2010 depicts a hair-raising moment at the salon. The salon owner, initially hesitant about installing cameras, later expressed gratitude for doing so. In the footage, only one woman is seen getting her hair done, with 2 empty seats nearby. Upon closer inspection, a chair in the background with a dark blue cape appears to move on its own. The eerie sight of the chair lifting up and the cape shrinking instead of falling was enough to startle the nearby individual. If I had been in that salon, I would have left promptly. What is your take on the video?
Oh shit, oh hell to the no. Hell no. Did you just, oh shit, no, hell no.
Do you think the salon is haunted, or is it a deliberate hoax to appeal to paranormal enthusiasts? Number 1. This video has been uploaded by an Arab YouTuber. In the video, he is seen exploring a mysterious outdoor location in the middle of the night, hoping to find something intriguing to share with his audience. The first 20 minutes of his exploration are uneventful, with the area eerily quiet and devoid of any signs of life. However, towards the end of the video, he stumbles upon something terrifying that manages to catch his attention. Most people would run away upon seeing this unsettling figure, but the YouTuber decides to shine a flashlight on it, revealing its glowing red eyes that seem to stare directly at the camera. Despite the initial fear, the figure does not move or pose any threat to the uploader. It simply watches from its perch on the cliff, causing no harm to the explorer.
هيو والله هيو. هيو هيو. السلام عليكم. كيف مرة؟ استنى دقيقة عليه. عيونه بخوفه. والله مخيف. يا الله. عيونه بالماء. نار.
Nonetheless, stumbling upon such a sight in the dead of night would normally prompt an immediate escape and likely lead to weeks of unsettling nightmares. Given this situation, do you believe a malevolent presence exists in this video, or was it simply a deliberate hoax? Thank you for watching this video. Stay tuned for more bone-tingling videos that will leave you questioning the existence of the unknown. Subscribe now and join us on our quest to uncover more mysteries that lurk in the shadows. Until we meet again, goodbye.